Hello, welcome to Music with Brylie. Today we're going to be working on a track in Bitwig Studio called Rye Porridge. Here's the work in progress. We've got a basic arrangement and some sound design automation. I'm pretty far along in this track. I don't want to go too much into detail, and overdo it and delay the release of the track. I think at some point you just have to kind of say, okay, it's good enough. So let's take a listen to it as it is at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Nothing really jumps out at me. Well, the things that did jump, these plucks, they were a bit mechanical. So I put some swing on them. Then I noticed I've got some automation problem here with the fade out. Some drag and drop automation. I had chained them together. And essentially I just need to pick place for my volume, automation, you know, fade out. So essentially from here to maybe not that far. Yeah, it's a nice long tail. I might shorten it. I could actually just shorten it to right here. Let's see how that sounds. Not bad. Yeah, it's not a big difference. But then one idea was occurred to me watching some YouTube videos is I could add a little bit of a high. So if I put some distortion or some what's the term on these drums to kind of brighten them up a bit and give them a bit more punch. So let's see. I could put some distortion or you know, Bitwig comes with so many really great plugins. Saturation, I think, is what I was thinking of. Yeah, this is the one I was going to put some saturation on the drums to see how it affects their overall punchiness and shape. If it sounds good, we'll leave it. They're already pretty crisp, though. So let's see what's a good section to preview, for example, here. Oops. Okay, so let's put that saturation. Saturator. We'll start that. So I want to get that in my mindset to use the saturator more often. See if there's a nice preset here. Really heavy. This is a nice one. Just a little bit of color. You know, it's just about subtlety. Flam. That just brings them out a bit more. Puts you right in the middle of the drum kit. But it doesn't quite detract from the other elements. So I think these are a bit strong. They should be more background. So I'm going to look into a mixing mindset now. Let's just take these back to like 2. So they're there. And you can hear them, especially if you pay attention. The details will be layers and give you a lot to listen to on replay. I would like to work on this sort of riser for a moment. That's one little detail. I haven't kind of locked it in. I was sketching it yesterday. I just, got it to a good place, but I decided to come back to it with fresh ears. So let's see what we can do here if I loop this. Just soloing the kind of riser. Like it's good throughout here. It's a little interlude. Hey Scott, welcome. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Can't tell, are those penguins? It might just be a matter if I don't have this little splash here. It's a bit heavy. Something, I want to smooth the transition in there. Building up to this. One is the volume difference is very significant. And this is a background element, so I don't want it to kind of overshadow the other elements. But it seems like I could boost the gain a little bit. But it's just something about it's not quite sitting right. I think it's just the tempo here. It's this movement. It's not quantized. It's not quantized to the grid. But what I could do is I could do a second swell of the delay, which is quantized. And where's my... Good, so this is good. That's good. I think it's going to be about as good as I can get it. This doesn't have to be so heavy either. But it's not about the amount, this is actually pushing the frequency, and so it's not quantized frequency, that's the problem. Actually, it might work. Get quickly back down to this. Pretty good. And then we can take a listen to this. If I extend it out and then edit it, I think I can do like a hat, like right. Yeah, let's just go a few of these. Kind of a little bit of jog running up to the, because it gets wobbly here, and I'll give it a little bit of backbone this way. Doesn't sound good. And what I can do is this, if I spread this velocity. Okay, set the median velocity a little bit lower and then add some chaos to it. And then just consolidate this track so it's gonna be a little bit higher though. I think we're sounding good now. I want this to be a flam though. That snare, I like that. Get the timing, then I'll get the just twice is good. And then hold the Alt and move this so it's more natural curve. There we go. This is one of those details where you can get just totally stuck and not get past it. A little whirlpool of indecision. Might not need this one. It could be like almost a ghost note. It's very, very, very close though. Comes in an off note, perhaps. Off notes only. Actually, that's interesting. And then the fill. strings sound much better now that they're swung. They go with the swung beat and everything else, not so mechanical. That comes in a bit early. Perhaps the strings are still hot. Oh, I could almost go 7 with them. Sounding good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to fiddle too much with these details. I've got to get past them and move on. Get stuck. Get them in a good place, but not get stuck. So I think the next stage, and of course I'm going to listen to this around town, and the details will pop back out, and I'll come back and change them a little bit. So I've got to get to that point of being able to publish this and listen to it around town. The next stage, though, in this endeavor is to go into a bit of a more mixing mindset, including EQ and kind of shaping the overall timbre of each instrument so they have their own little space, particularly the low frequencies, which get really crowded. And we want essentially the piano and the drums to sit down there. There's some lower notes in the piano, but the drums have the sort of, that's where the kick and everything lives. So we'll do that in another session. And EQ the other elements a bit to control brightness and the overall sort of, what's the word for that? You know, the dynamic range. They call it tonal balance. This plugin I'll be using to help look at the overall tonal balance of the track. And yeah, from there we'll be able to take from get a good mix, take it from there to slight mastering, just where we'll just put a little bit of polish on it. Hopefully the mastering won't be really big moves. If so, it's a sign that my mix wasn't quite good enough. Great. This has been another session of Music with Brylie. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you're doing well out there. Have a great day.